Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. She's back and Prego. For those of you that follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, you guys already know, but you guys just have me on YouTube, then this is the reason why I haven't been filming. So today I'm basically gonna go over my pregnancy experience, how I got, no, not how, because I'm sure you guys know. I'm going to be doing a Q&A slash how I told my husband, how I told my parents slash family, and also my gender reveal. Just stay tuned and I hope you guys like this video. Okay, so starting off with the first question, how did I find out or when did we start trying? I feel like those are kind of like the same, it ties into the same answer. So basically after our wedding, I started seeing a whole bunch of baby videos on my TikTok or like trying to get pregnant videos. And I'm like, is this a sign? And we had already kind of like planned, like after my 23rd birthday, we were going to start trying. And then I don't know why I was seeing all these videos on TikTok of, oh, I was on birth control and now I can't get pregnant. Like it's been years like trying to get pregnant. And those videos really scared me because I was on birth control for 5 years. So I was getting really scared. I was like, what if those 5 years made me like infertile or, you know, I can't have babies. Like you don't really know until you start trying. So after our wedding, we were like, you know what, let's just not try, if that makes sense. Like, let's just see what happens. Like, we'll just stop cuidándonos and we'll see how many times it takes to have a baby. And yeah, we just stopped cuidándonos after the wedding, and then boom, the first time, that's all it took. But I was really scared. Like, I was like, what if it takes me years to get pregnant? So I'm glad it was the first time, but it was kind of like a shock too, because I thought it was going to take a while to get pregnant, especially after being on birth control for so long. So yeah, it was just a one in prego kind of deal. And basically how I told someone was, I was like, do you want to do this thing together? Like, do you want to find out together, or do you want it to be a surprise for you after I find out if I am, or like, how do you want to do it? I gave him options and he was like, I kind of want it to be a surprise. So I was like, okay. So I went to Walmart and I grabbed like the cheapest ones that I could find, and I bought two. I was like, just in case one doesn't work, I have the other one. So I took the first one and it didn't work. And then I took the other one and it was like a false positive where it's like very, very light. And I was like, either this one didn't work either, or it's too early to know. But I was kind of like anxious, you know. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? So anyways, I was like, I'll just wait until I get my period, or like I miss my period to see, and then I'll take the pregnancy test again. So I bought the actual clear blue pregnancy test. So it could be like a for sure thing, because I was like, I can't depend on these little 96-cent pregnancy test. So I bought the clear blue ones and I waited the whole week, because in a week I was going to get my period. And then that day that I was supposed to get my period, I was going to take them that night. I started getting cramps, like really bad cramps. And I was like, ugh. Like I was disappointed, even though we weren't trying. I was like disappointed because I was like, ugh, I'm gonna take forever to get pregnant, like where I probably can't get pregnant until all these hormones leave my body from the birth control. So I was like, whatever, like I guess it's not meant to be. So I was like waiting for my period the next day, because I get cramps and then I get my period the next day, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was just laying down in bed like all kind of like bummed out, and I was like, well, ni modo. And then the next day I don't get my period, and I was like, what? And I waited until the day after to take the pregnancy test. I just went into the bathroom and I was like, so like curious. Like I was like, if I'm not, I just want to know for sure. So I went to the bathroom real quick and someone was playing his video games. I didn't record it because I thought I was getting my period. I just went and I waited the 2 minutes, and then it had the little 2 lines. And I was like, like I was so excited. Like, I don't know, after being bummed out that I was getting my period supposedly, like, and then you see that you're pregnant, I was just like, like I was trying not to like yell because I wanted to surprise him. So I couldn't tell him that same day. I waited until the day after. I texted my brother first and then my sister. Well, I texted them both at the same time, but my brother replied first. And I was like, guess what? I was like, I'm pregnant. And I sent him the picture. He was like, no way, congrats. And my sister was like, aw. I was like, you better reply more excited than that. But she did. She was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And yeah, they are the first two that found out that I was pregnant. And I just feel like I needed to tell someone, you know, because when you're so excited, like you just want to run to someone, but I couldn't tell him because he wanted it to be like a surprise. So I wanted to make it cute for him. That's how I found out. And now how Samuel found out. The next day, right away, I ran to Target and Walmart. I was trying to find for like neutral things to make like a cute box for him. But it's really hard finding neutral colored things for like where it could be like a boy or a girl. I just grabbed some like gray color. I think I have a picture. I'll put it right here. I have a picture. It was like some gray like little shoes and a little like bib and elephant. It had to be gray because it was nothing like brown or like neutral colored that I could find. So I'm going to clip the video of how I surprised him after work. And by the way, it was our anniversary, so I told him I had a gift for him. So he was expecting a gift for him, like just what we give each other every month on our anniversary. So he was not expecting it.
You better not do no zappity.
Okay, you can open your eyes. Surprise! Open it. I'm just kidding. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, you can open them, okay?
Okay.
Stay like this. Hold on, you can't open them yet.
Hey, Luke, go wait first. Hello. Hello. Are you? I didn't think you were in here. I was going to ask that question. Are you in here? I'm sorry. Somebody said, are you in here? It sounded hella dead.
Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Open your gift for your anniversary. Our anniversary.
Our
Not
anniversary?
Yes.
Thank you, babe.
I hope you like it.
I'm blessed.
Babe, that's just the box. Open it. Babe, don't shake
Oh,
it!
shit. You should warn me.
I think you just ruined
No way! Baby! We're having a baby!
And that was the clip. He was so excited. He like couldn't stop like dancing after, and he couldn't stop smiling. And it was just like a special moment that I was like so happy for us. Okay, so next I have how we surprised my parents. So long story short, we wanted somehow someone's parents to come over here, but not make it like obvious, like, oh, like they never call us over here, like they have something going on, you know? So Sam was like, hey, could you guys come over here? Cause I need a ride, or I forgot what he told him, like, yeah, I forgot what he told him, but the thing is that his dad thought that he needed a ride, so he just came himself without Sam's mom. So she wasn't here when we surprised them, but my parents were here. I think it was a Friday, so it was like okay. And everyone was at my aunt's house that day. So I was like, oh, okay, this works. And even more family was there, which was okay. Like what mattered was our parents being there. I'll show you guys the video how we showed them. I wanted it to be like something like cute and emotional and like family, you know? So I showed them first at 3 or 4 weeks pregnant. So here's the video.
Oye, no, yo les digo cuándo. Espérame.
Okay, ya los voy a
Ya. La mesa.
Y esta chica que no le sale. Felicidades.
Ay, otra vez.
Ay, qué bonita, Jackie, hombre. Hola, Jackie.
Ay, qué bonito.
That was how I surprised them. And by the way, my mom was so excited because even before the wedding, like months before the wedding, she was like, "Ya no te cuides, like si sales, sales." And I was like, "No, mom, like I don't want kids right now." But she like slowly started persuading me. Not that she made me, but she would like show me like these cute baby like outfits and baby pictures. She started like putting the idea in my head like, oh, it's okay to get pregnant, because somehow I feel like I'm still 2 and I can't get pregnant, or else I'll get in trouble by my parents. And that's why she was so excited, because I had told her, I was like, okay, fine, we'll start trying after my birthday, my 23rd birthday. And she was like, hasta tu cumpleaños. And mind you, it was only like 4 months after the wedding. But she was so shocked because she wasn't expecting us to start trying right away. But yeah, that's how I told my parents, and it was such a special moment. Alright, and last but not least, I'm trying to make this video not so long and not so like talkative, because I feel like I'm boring you guys, is the gender reveal part of the video. So I have 3 clips because it was a whole surprise. My sister and my cousin were the ones to find out whether I was having a boy or a girl. They got the email saying whether it was a boy or girl, and they planned everything for me. Brenda, Jessica, and Diana, and my sister planned everything for me. I literally was not in charge of anything that day. So that day I was kind of just chilling. Like all I did was get ready and like show up. I'm like so grateful for them. Like they made it happen.
1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so I'm just gonna explain real quick. After this first one, I didn't know they had more coming, so I was so excited. I yelled and like it all went in my mouth. And then I was like trying to find the color on the floor, and I seen a lot of blue, and I was like, is it blue? But then I seen some pink and then some yellow, and that's how I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this is a joke. So then there's this next one.
Well, I feel like my heart's gonna pop out.
We will find out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one, I was like, okay, it's the final one, because, you know, it was a balloon and now it's the poppers, which that's the one that I wanted to do. I was like, I just want a lot of smoke everywhere of the color that I'm going to have. I was able to get it right away, probably because I seen those TikTok videos where like there's people that can't get it, and I was like, I don't want to be the one that's like left out. So like I did as hard as I could, and I seen pink and I was like, ah! And then Samuel's, he got stuck on his, and then I was like, it's okay, babe, it's a girl. But he popped in, turned out blue, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's another joke. So there was this third video.
Take up the, take up the lip.
Open your hands.
We opened it slowly, and then at first I see pink wrapping paper, and I feel like it didn't get to me. Like if you look at the video, it didn't get to me, because I was like, what if there's something blue inside? Like, you know, they're messing with us again. So I like opened it up slowly, and then I seen the pink boots, and then I think I was just like in shock. I was like, ah, I'm having a girl. Like I really, really wanted a girl, and someone wanted a boy, but too bad. I'm just kidding. We always said like whatever it is, as long as the baby comes out healthy, like that's all that matters. We both always want to be right, so he was probably mad that he was wrong. Yeah, that was my gender reveal. Okay, so now for the Q&A, I'm going to get started with the first question. Did I get morning sickness? And the answer is yes. I got morning sickness, but it was morning sickness, but at random times throughout the day. Sometimes I wouldn't have it in the morning. I would have it like during the day, or at night I would just get like this random nausea. And the thing is that I threw up maybe once or twice, if that, when I would just eat something I was craving, and then like I guess the baby didn't like it and I just threw it up. But majority of the first trimester was just nausea, and I didn't feel like eating anything. Like my appetite just went away. But the thing is, if I wouldn't eat, I would feel like throwing up, so I had no way of getting through it. So saltine crackers and carbonated water was my go-to the first 3 months. That I even lost 8 pounds my first 3 months. It was really bad, my nausea when it would come, but I'm glad I didn't have it the full day, and I'm glad it went away right when I hit 3 months, it like went away. Sometimes I wonder if like throwing up is like better, even though it could be like more riskier because you're like throwing up your food that you're eating. But I feel like the 2 times that I did throw up, like I felt better afterwards, rather than having that nausea that won't go away with like anything, and you have to like force yourself to eat. Like, ugh. Another question I got asked was, what was the hardest part about your pregnancy? Probably because I'm not in my 3rd trimester yet, but the hardest part was the tiredness that you feel in the first trimester. Like, it's a tiredness where you just want to be sleeping all day. And then I guess if you go to school or you don't work, it's okay because you could be napping all day and it just like time just flies by. But if you have to work, I work where I have to be doing things back to back to back to back to back. So I was so tired. During my all 3 breaks and my lunch, I would sleep, and I feel like it was just like a waste of time because during my breaks or during my lunch, I either shower or I cook or I clean. So I felt useless during my first trimester. And I felt bad because before I got pregnant, like the house would be clean, like dinner was cooked, or at least I had an idea of what I wanted to make for dinner. And then when I got pregnant, like the house wasn't clean, or I still didn't do laundry. Sam's like, I got 1 more pair of underwear left, babe. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. It's just, you feel so tired, and I feel like I can't explain it until like you go through it yourself. But that was the hardest part for me, especially because I hate feeling lazy. Another question that I got was, how did I know I was ready to become a mom? And there's no answer to that. Like, you don't know. I feel like you're never ready to become a mom. Like, you could be 30 or 40, and if you have no mom experience, or like, well, obviously you have no mom experience because you're not a mom, but I feel like you're just never ready to be a mom. It just happens when the timing is right. And then I'm a huge believer of like, everything happens for a reason. I feel like your life's already planned out. You're just living it day by day. For some reason, I felt like 23 was right, I guess. Especially because we had just gotten married and we already pretty much partied our lives out before getting married, and we traveled a lot. And I mean, not that we traveled like the whole world, but wherever we wanted to go. Plus, your life doesn't stop after having a baby. Like, you can still travel with your baby. Your life doesn't stop there. So I feel like I was just at the point, especially where I was tired of partying. Like, I was like, okay, we've partied way too much. Like, we need to like sit down. And especially when you get your own place, like, you just love being home and, you know, like, I feel like my life changed after I got my house, because now I just love being home. I love being with family more and enjoying the moment. The next question was, when is my due date? My due date is January 26th. Next question was, am I nervous to be a mom? Hell yes. I feel like I'm still young, which I am, but I want to be a young mom too. Like, I don't want to be old and not be able to like play sports with my kids. Not that I'm hella sporty either, but I want to be a young mom so I could be young with her when she's like older, you know. I feel like there's never right timing to be parents, so yeah. Someone asked, how many kids am I having, or do I want to have more, is the other question that I'm getting a lot. I would like a big family because my sister and my two brothers like mean everything to me, and I love having that family. But then I would also just want one so I could be able to spoil her and like give her everything that she wants and needs. And then you have to think about college too and everything. So for now it's just one. We'll see later on how things get, and then if things go good, and you know, we'll probably try for two, but it's like later on. I don't want it right away because I'll probably go crazy. Okay, and the last question is, are you ready for the baby to come if it comes early? The answer is hell to the no. Because I don't got anything. I haven't bought her anything. Like the only things that I received was for the gender reveal was a bunch of diapers and wipes, which that part I guess I'm ready in. But I don't got no clothes for her, no crib, no stroller, no portabebé, nothing. I feel like I need to get on it because I've seen all these TikTok videos of like I wasn't ready, or like I was barely gonna get my bags ready and the baby came and I was like, oh Lord. If the baby came right now, best believe she'll be sleeping right here because I don't got none of that. When's a good time to buy it though? Because I feel like I don't want to buy it too soon. Like I don't want to have everything here too soon. But then I don't want to be unprepared, especially because it's my first one and I don't even know what to do the first day that I bring her home. Like what am I supposed to do? I need to get on it, I know for sure, because I'm already halfway there. And I feel like in a couple weeks I need to just start buying everything. Yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And Layla says hi. By the way, she kicks now and it's like the cutest thing ever. But I heard that it hurts later on, so I'm trying to enjoy them right now where they feel kind of cute. If you guys enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe and like this video. I'll see you guys in my next video, which is a Shein haul. I had to buy a whole new wardrobe because nothing fits me. As you guys can see, shorts unbuckled. Ain't nothing fitting me that has a button on it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.